The show is live, guys. It's 2 p.m. Thank you so much for joining. It feels so good. Like, you people are like following stuff that what we do, putting reels or going live. You guys are always there. That's amazing. Okay, so I'm gonna start. This is my show, The Legit Talks, and I'm Dr. Zui here, the hostess. And I am pretty much happy because, so many people are joining to our show and they are willing to tell their stories in their amazing ways. And I just love this. Yeah, how are you, Sifat? It has been so long that I have seen you. How are you and the baby? How is family? How is everyone? Okay. So yeah, I was saying that it's really awesome to see you guys following our stuff, and I am so glad that I am able to connect with a lot of people out there. So our show is very very grateful to have all of you on our platform. So thank you so much again, and I think it's perfect time to connect. Yes, to connect today's guest. So she is going to talk about herself, her journey, the things that she has been, following up, her dreams, her failures, her up and downs, and it's going to be an amazing time with her. And she is awesome. So we are going to talk with her today. Her name is Debasree Maity, and we are going to know about her journey. And if you really want to talk with her, ask her the things that have happened to her, how did it happen, and everything else. There is a comment section given here. You can directly ask questions right away, and she is going to answer you, obviously. So let's have a great time with her right now, guys. And I'm going to connect. Let's know the unknown.
I'm fine. How are you doing?
Hi, how are you? I
Thank
am
you.
fine. I'm so good. Thank you so much for coming on my show and just, being
So
comfortable enough
actually,
to talk
I
about
must
your
be
journey.
thanking you and Legit Talks. You are doing so well. You're connecting with the new, the budding artists or the budding authors or the people who are just, struggling to get it all done. And this is superb.
Wow, thank you so much. I am going to take this and I'm going to keep going just like this,
Yes.
as the way you have said right now. Uh, it's really nice. Your wall looks pretty
Those
cute.
are
I
my
love
Hindu
minions,
and
by the way.
Mahadev is someone who is always protecting.
Yeah, yes. Amazing. It's really nice to see you. See, the people are joining right now, and there will be my audience too, who doesn't know you. So I would love to get an introduction
Yeah.
from your
So
side so
we
that
should
they
we should
would know
start
you.
right away.
Your introduction, please.
So hi, I'm Debasree Maity. I'm
Yes.
from Kolkata, born and brought up here only. I love to explore people. I love to explore places as well because I love to write. Because writing is something that excites me. That's not a duty for me. That's my passion. Like I
Mm.
want to write because I feel so much of I feel alive if I write. And apart from that, I also am a corporate
Mm.
employee, handling my corporate life, balancing it. Along with that, I do poetry, I do storytelling.
Mm.
Uh, that's it. I motivate people.
Wow. Amazing. So I'm sure that you have been experimenting your feelings, your experiments, experiences,
Yeah,
your
of course.
ups
Like
and
I'm a very
downs in the form
spontaneous
of
writer.
writing.
So people often ask me, like there is a question that we have to face
Okay.
always, being an author, being a writer. that what's your genre
Mm-hmm.
or exactly what the specific thing you stick to. So my answer to everyone is very simple and plain
Mm-hmm.
that I'm a creative writer and I'm a very spontaneous writer. Zindagi, like the life
Mm-hmm.
puts me into such various spaces and various type of journeys. I just ink it. I ink it. I don't have any
Yeah.
specific thing. Like I love
Wow.
to create thrillers. I love to create motivational novels as well. So I want to experiment and want to explore each and every size of the writing. I don't want to limit myself. Why should I keep all these barriers around me?
Mm.
Why? No, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Obviously. The thing is, people have their specific interest and they go into that and they feel more alive doing just that one part of it. But it seems like you are so lively and so, I would just say very happening person. You know how to get things done. You know how to write a
No,
specific thing.
exactly.
There is no
Like
limitations in
I
that, and
have
I
been in
respect you for
Jharkhand, I
that.
have been in Rajasthan. I just took that leap and gap. It's just quite heart wrenching that I have been there in my home since I have been not into hostels and everything.
Hmm.
So when time came, I thought out to step out of
Yeah.
home to know the real world. To write better, you must feel better. So that's why I believe we need to experience
Yeah.
everything. Until and unless you're
True.
experiencing it, you are just putting your feet into the shoe. How you know what the journey will?
Yeah. Right. So knowing a little less is not going to justify your writing also. So you have
Exactly.
to be ready with this stuff, experienced, so that you can put it in this
Yes,
small book and just release it out there,
exactly.
and people are going to feel what you have felt at that moment. So
That's
it's
how it works.
it's really awesome. So I want to know, yeah. So I would love to know how do you handle these things? See, you have work to do. You are into this. This is writing and doing shows and going to different places and experiencing life is your passion. And this is like something which is giving you bread to eat and, give that flow to the things that you want to do in life.
So
So how do
basically,
you
see how it
balance
happens.
both of them?
So when I used to travel a lot, how I used to do, I used to
Mm-hmm.
find a job there. It's not that yeah, I'm going there for 2, 3, 4 days. 'Cause until and unless you've been there, you enjoy the culture, you be with the people, you be with the
Mm-hmm.
localites, how they are living the life, you won't be able to feel the life of that particular place.
Yeah,
So I went there. I was working
sure.
with companies there. Now currently I'm in Kolkata. I am handling it like Monday to Saturday, a corporate employee, and doing online shows or curating write-ups, and then
Hmm.
every Sunday going to the shows and renting it all out. That's how I manage.
Wow. This is such a beautiful way. You know that? The thing is, there are a lot of things that we go through and we keep it in our mind somewhere
Exactly.
locked up and it doesn't come out more oftenly. So what you do is you experience everything and when you go to the
Rent
show,
it out.
in an open mic show, you just talk about it. Yeah. I just
Yeah,
love this concept. You're
thank you
doing
so
it
much.
so
Means
well.
everything.
Congratulations on that, though. So, who was the biggest inspiration on,
Okay, so
following
for
your passion
writing,
and doing the things that you love
initially
to
I
do?
used to, read read books a lot. Because see, Kolkata is all about art and
Hmm.
culture. I will say Rabindranath Tagore gave us so many
Yeah.
reasons to love, create poetry, writing, and all. Then it
Mm-hmm.
started with writing. But if you talk about this inspiration for this events and all, then I will just say Priya Malik. Like she does it
Hmm.
so beautifully. Amandeep Khayal is there again, and Shriti Joy is there. And these people like
Yeah.
Still Poetry, Te Patel, they are doing it so beautifully. Like it excited me. Like I should do this if I'm capable of. Now, how will
Yeah.
I know if I'm capable of? Until and unless I do it.
Yeah, right. True. So, is there any family member who is into, the things that you want to do, always there for you, support you,
So
stand
this is
behind
a very,
you? Who is that
I
person?
must be very, what should I say, grateful, blessed, or whatever. I don't know. Like behind me, there was my whole family who always took my stand. Like my father said, you
Wow.
actually don't need anybody to support you. You should not be dependent. Because wherever you are,
Mm,
wherever you reach today,
yeah.
whatever all the heights, all the achievements you're earning so much
Mm-hmm.
love, so much these things you're doing at a time, you're doing by your own. Even if you're failing, then also you're
Yeah.
failing by yourself. It's your decision, you took it. So go for it. Don't wait for it. Don't think for it. So
True.
this is how he always
Wow.
motivates me. He never stops me. He said, go for it, take your decisions. If you
Mm-hmm.
are wrong, don't you will be realizing it by your own mistakes, not by my advices. And then again he says that
Yeah.
life is temporary, nobody stays
True.
there for forever with you. And of course I would love to thank my younger
Obviously.
sister Disha Maite. I hope if she is watching, she is actually, I won't say that inspiration, but she gave me that pushback to go and perform live. Because earlier I was into
Mm-hmm.
podcast audio thing and only writing. I was not that confident with this thing. Now that I love stage, camera, stage, mic, and people, this is what I love about weekends. But this is,
Yeah.
who is she? Like she said that you are for this. Go and do this, my girl. So I will never forget.
Wow. So when you know that there are people always behind you, support you, and if you are having any problem, you can just go to them and ask them, opening up freely and talking about it.
Actually,
It's how
it
does it
feels
feel?
very,
How does
very,
it feel?
very soothing. But what I do, I never choose one person to go rant all the things. You know how it happens between best friends? Suppose me and you, we are best friends.
Mm,
I go to you every day and
mm,
rant all the
mm-hmm.
same thing and crying and sad things to you every day. Won't you be bored at a certain point of time? Like, oh my God, this girl is
Yeah,
always coming and saying the same shits and all. So what I do, if I go to my
yeah.
elder sister today,
Mm-hmm.
I'll go to my mom next day. I'll go to my younger sister the very other next day. So this is how I am just
Okay.
balancing life.
Wow. The best thing is everybody knows you that way. The way that you are doing right now, everybody knows you. So that
This is
is
the
an
power.
amazing thing that you're doing. Awesome. So as your father have, pushed you along the way in your journey. So do you have um a way of thanking him or way of in poetry lines to say that you
In
are
poetry
grateful to
lines,
have
like
him?
I exactly not wrote a poetry on father, like a poem on father, but I wrote a poem one
Mm-hmm.
book. Actually, he was not keeping well, few months, like just been a month.
Mm-hmm.
So when he was he like we went to the hospital and all, he was admitted there. So I wrote a very keen poem on work, because we people can't see the good things. Even if we are achieving so many things, we are having appraisals, good money, good party, still we will be saying, no man, we are doing bad. So it's like uh, should I recite it?
Yeah.
वक्त बुरा
Yes,
है कि सही ये
yes.
तो पता नहीं, कि वक्त बुरा है कि सही ये तो पता नहीं, ये वक्त कहीं भी किसी के लिए भी रुकता नहीं, वक्त की आड़ में कुछ छुपता नहीं, कि जिंदगी की दौड़ में वक्त इंसान को इंसान पहचानने का तरीका सिखा देता है, और वक्त एक ऐसा आईना है जहाँ सारा सच बाहर आ जाता है, कि वक्त बुरा है या सही ये तो पता नहीं, वक्त साथ हो तो सब साथ है, वरना लोग किस्मत को कोस देते हैं, कि वक्त साथ हो तो पूरी दुनिया साथ चलती है, एक
Mm.
बार हाथ से छूट जाए तो सब मोह माया है, और गौर कीजिएगा, वक्त की आड़ में कोई छलावा नहीं, सारे नकाब गिर जाते हैं पर लोगों से ज्यादा नहीं. कि सारे नकाब गिर जाते हैं पर लोगों से ज्यादा नहीं, कि
Oh,
वक्त बुरा है कि सही पता नहीं. ये तभी लिखा था जब पापा बीमार थे. तो
oh, oh. It has like the truth, the
the reality.
emotions, and the moment that the feeling that you had. Yeah. Sometimes it hits in the way that you have said. So there are times when normal human beings who are not into poetry, who doesn't read, who is not introduced to this lies and the truths of life, when they listen, when they go to your shows and listen to you and
Yeah,
your
the
lines,
the
it
the most
impacts on
common thing
them.
what I
You know?
heard from people is that why it touches their heart. It's like they said it's so relatable. It happens to us in everyday life, and that is
Yeah,
why I say I'm a spontaneous writer. And it's not only my dad, my mom. She's such a
yeah,
warrior. वो चार लोग, the चार लोग who is always there talking behind us. You know, just making it very difficult for
yeah, yeah,
women to survive. My mom said,
yeah,
you keep saying, I
yeah,
know my daughter will do whatever she wants to do, and she
yeah.
will never make me feel like, no, it's not that much worthy to support her.
Hmm. That's what people are. Our people are. So when you say our people, they know you so well
Doesn't
that
matter.
whoever comes and talks about you bad, wrong, it doesn't matter to them. That's what the beauty is.
Yes.
That's why, you openly share these things to them. They know the truth about you. They know what the things that you want to do, you have been doing. So when they already
Yes.
know about these things, it's not going to affect also. So that's how the power is of support that they have for
I
you.
can
It's
see lots of
amazing.
people.
So,
I'm sorry, I'm
there are
cutting
times
in.
when you,
Lots of people are commenting
yeah,
actually.
yeah, yeah. There are amazing people coming up. Uh, Stargazing
I
Soul
know this
said,
girl. She's
"Hello,
into
sweetheart
the
Sri."
poetry, and we just how we came to know. We just came to know via one online
Wow.
video, like online open mic, and I just did this
Mm-hmm.
voiceover thing for them for Mahashivratri because I'm a Shiv box and they have this Mahashivratri piece.
Wow.
And I guess someone from your end also said
Uh-huh.
wonderful. Thank you. Means a lot.
Yes,
Means everything.
yes, yes. So there are people who are really excited to know about your life. So that's why I wanted some features of you talking it about very random, very candid. Nothing is scripted, guys. She is just saying the way she wants to say, and that's the most
See,
beautiful part
I
of
will
the
just
show.
say
I
why
just
it's
love
not
this thing.
scripted because the people who
Okay.
already know me, they know me like even if I go to the poetry show,
Hmm.
I recite it by seeing my diary. So don't, I don't have that scripted memory
Yeah.
thing in myself. So it's all very she's shooting it, I'm answering
Yeah.
it. That's it. It's all very real.
Yeah, that's it. And it is getting more beautiful now. So I have more better questions so that I would love to know about your life. So when you when you think of yourself as a writer, you might have had that first moment. Okay, I am a writer. So when was
Yes,
that
it's
first
very
moment when you said
emotional for
yourself
me
you're
because
a
of
writer?
course it is for everyone who is into this performing arts or writing or whatever. So
Hmm.
it started back when I was in school. I used to submit for school magazine writer. Then we were in seventh, eighth
Hmm.
standards, and then nine and 10th. And then we used to play crisscross, and then we used to do flames for our best friends. Flames for like matching for seeing like whether date or marriage or for at the end
Yeah,
page of the rough
yeah,
copies.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Back then, from doing
Yes.
crisscross and flames, I started writing poems, shairis, the school time of flings, school
Yeah.
time crushes, And me
Yeah.
curating
Yeah.
those beautiful poetry things for them, I felt so beautiful. Like I can do this. Like it's not limited to the school magazine write-ups or the essay paragraph anymore. It's like I am writing poems and shairis and whatever I'm feeling for those
Yeah.
flings and all. So that is how it started, and I recognized I
Yeah.
should never stop writing. Whatever it takes, I will keep on writing. Then it happened.
Yeah.
Like from college magazines, semester, seminar writing, and I kept on doing this. And then somehow I participated in anthologies, and then I published two of my own novels.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still curating. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Can you tell their
volume 3
names,
and
please?
Unsolved
Your two
Mystery, it
novels?
will be unavailable. Why? Because I am remodifying it. It
Mm-hmm.
was divided into two volumes. It's a real life story of one of my friend who is
Okay.
no more. So her family, his family actually
Okay.
approached me to do this. Actually, he when he left this world, he just left a note for me, and that was like the charity begins from home, my dear, and friends are known as family. So
Mm.
I am doing a charity for you. Write my story. So he
Yeah.
and Unsolved Mystery will be available soon
Wow.
in next 2 months. I'm just compiling it in a whole one volume. And Last Eva's Della with the Pacifica
Okay. Okay.
Epilis. That means the key of peaceful and happy life. So it's in English, but the name is in Spanish.
Wow.
So this is a
Mm-hmm.
motivational novel. I published it back in 2022 as a
Okay.
New Year resolution. So it's a motivational novel. So why I wrote it? Because
Wow.
we people talk about mental health, but nobody actually cares about it. In lockdown, it came in so much hype,
Mm.
but we need to know a person who goes through it, how hard it is. So I have been in that
Yeah.
zone. I know how hard it is.
Yeah.
Even after having so many people in life, so much things in life, there are so many unheard and unsaid things, and those remain silent. And you need a
Yeah.
particular person who it's beautiful. A person who doesn't know you will never judge you, and counseling is not a taboo thing anymore, I believe.
Yeah.
So, what will psychologists do?
Yeah. Please. It's the best way that you can get yourself, a good space to think about your thoughts, to get into a good space in your life,
And
not
I
being
have
in
this
that dark
question for
phase of your life
everyone who thinks
forever.
it's a taboo thing, that what will the psychologists do? Will they leave their job? Will they leave their job? No, right?
Yeah.
They are here to hear us, and it's very beautiful. It's nothing bad. You are not mad even if you are going for
Yeah.
counseling. Because at a certain point, when two person
Mm.
becomes known to each other, there is a point of judging. How much we say we don't judge, there is a point of judging.
Yes. It is going to be, it's like a human nature, it has already been there in us from so many years. And even if it is there, the thing is how you respond is the best. That is the action towards it. If you're not acting on it, it is not going to affect you. But if you're keeping on acting on it for
Even
a
if
long period of time, it is going to affect you.
even
And
if
you are not having any solutions also
yes,
on that.
exactly.
So better just
Even
go
if you
to
are not
people.
acting up, even
Yeah.
if you're keeping it up, now it will affect it. You're overthinking it. You're keeping it.
Hmm.
And my motivation,
Yeah.
and my actually not my motivation, my
Yeah,
motive
true.
behind writing these motivational novels is to actually inspire this kind of
Mm-hmm.
people who have been in the zone. Because me being in the zone is at a better position, feeling how they are feeling it. Because I have been through this. I
Yeah.
know how the journey looks like.
Yes. Just like, yeah. Yeah, just like you said earlier, that if you want to feel that, if you will be staying in that
Yes,
same place, you won't be able to feel and
exactly.
experience it. You won't be able to write it down. So that's how you experience that period of life,
Yes.
and you have written it in the form of a book and released it to people. So There are people, that they feel like, oh, this girl has written about this. I am going through this and I feel good now. Because there is no person who would say I'm alone
We
in this.
all are.
Every human being goes through a mental stress and an anxiety and, depression. The thing is, whatever names or norms are there, you just have to get out of it and find a solution. And all by yourself. First, go to a person, get that things corrected,
Exactly.
get that, stupid beliefs that it is not going to get good or you're not going to feel better or psychologists are
They
going
are
to
to
think
stay
wrong
with it.
about you or something like that. Don't think of it. Yeah. The thing is, if your loved ones are not there to listen to your biggest problems, your friends are not there,
Just pay
you
that
can anyways
person.
go to that
Exactly. Just
person that he or
pay
she
that
is
person
sitting
the
there for you,
permission
yeah?
all your rants,
Yeah.
not even ask you to stop for once or twice, not even give you
Yeah.
any advice, and not even, they will
Yeah.
can you hear me?
It's gone, I
So, why
guess.
it's very
Yeah.
necessary,
Now
why
I can
I
hear you.
suggest
Yeah.
people to
Yeah,
go
yeah.
to for a counseling or psychologist, it's because of depression and stress are not normal. These are not normal, and these are not a
Mm.
matter of joke that can be handled by a normal person. Like me saying to my best friend, I'm your best friend, come to me, I will heal you. No, this is not how it works. Because we don't know that exact phase, how to,
No.
like how to get over it. Though I have been in the position, I have been in the trauma, I have faced it all over, but I cannot say that I can exactly help you to get out of it. I know that that singular person can help you, and I know,
Yeah.
I just think that it's fine to say that I'm not okay. It will not
Yeah,
help you. Your self-image
please.
will be down. It's fine. If you're okay to say that I'm okay, why are you not okay to say that I'm not okay?
Yeah. True. And as you said before,
कुछ तो
four
कहेंगे,
people
कुछ
out
तो
there.
काम है कहना.
वो चार लोग, तुम वो चार लोगों, हाँ, वो चार लोगों
हाँ.
की वजह से तुम तुम्हारा मतलब मेंटल स्टेट खराब करोगे, मतलब तुम खुद की ख्याल नहीं कर रहे हो और दूसरों के बारे में सोच
Very
के अपना दिमाग खराब कर रहे हो. इट्स
exactly.
अननेसेसरी
Everywhere I go,
थिंग
everywhere
दैट
I
यू हैव
go
बीन
talk,
पुटिंग.
I say this one thing. खुद को हमेशा खुद ऊपर रखना है, खुद से हमेशा प्यार जताना है. आप नहीं करोगे, दूसरा इंसान नहीं करेगा. If you are not valuing yourself, you are not loving yourself, why will
कोई
the
नहीं
other
करेगा.
person will? You are only degrading yourself. Yeah, so
श्योर, व्हाई नॉट. Accept yourself the way you are. Whatever is happening, it is happening to you for a reason. तो भाई बस बोलो
that
कि हाँ ये
four
मेरा लाइफ
people
है, ये
is
मेरे साथ
not
हो रहा है,
gonna
मैं
pay
ऐसी ही
your
हूँ.
bill. It's you are the
Fine
one
with
have
it.
to pay your bill.
Yes, true. So I would love to know, like, you have planned this
Yes.
journey of yours. You might be having certain points in your mind that if I'll do this, I'm going to reach that next point, and after reaching that next point, you'll be having the next point ready for you to happen. So I want to know, what is that ultimate goal that you want to achieve?
So
And is there a
basically,
strategy already
no
planned up?
strategies planned up. It started with a very random note of writing. Then I heard about podcast, and I love to talk. When I talk, I don't allow other people to talk. So,
Mm.
so I started with podcast.
Thanks for
My
allowing me. I feel so good.
so, so I went to this podcast thing,
Yeah.
and then now doing these shows. Now I have this ultimate goal of
Hmm.
creating such beautiful stories as a writer, as an author, as well as an artist.
Hmm.
I want to narrate stories or poetries or whatever that can be such soothing, that can heal a part of a human that is unheard yet unsaid. But when they are
Yeah.
hearing it from me, they will be just like, okay, someone on behalf of us said those things. So that's the ultimate
Yeah.
thing I would say.
Amazing. So the basic thing is here, writers are the one. If I see for me, I'll just tell you normally. I have lot of things in my head, okay, but I want to speak it out in a perfect way. I have no perfect way. So if I'm going to tell this thing to a writer can,
वो कहते हैं ना
enunciate in a very
हाँ
different way.
वो कहते हैं जो
That's
लिखते हैं
how,
ना उनके पास
huh,
लाइक कलम उनका वरदान होता है.
yes, you have that. So I'm going to share if I'm going to share some things to you, you are going to write it in a different way. That language, the specific words, that emotion, that is so powerful and that is so much needed because there are a lot of people who count on books in order to change their lives. So when they choose to read
Right. Yes.
your book to change their life, that is the
What?
biggest achievement for a writer. Or what else? और क्या ही करना है writer को यार? They are here
तो
to change people's lives. So that is so great. I want to know first book कैसे लिखा, उसका process कैसा था,
It
and
started, there is
how was
there's
it
an app called
actually?
Satilipi. So I used to write short stories over there. So one fine day,
Mm-hmm.
Instagram is so much growing and
Okay.
helping out the artists and everyone. So one fine morning, I just found this
Yeah.
opportunity of writing anthology. So back then, I thought smaller steps
Mm-hmm.
to giant steps will help me grow any which way. So it started with
Mm-hmm.
this book called uh, anthology named Today and Tomorrow. I submitted one of my poems, which is about women.
Okay.
So the name of the poem is Who We Are and Whom Are We Blaming. How I wrote it? It was my summer vacation going on. I was
Mm.
at my nani's place, and I was bored enough. I just grabbed a paper and
Wow.
pen and I wrote it. And I submitted it and I published it. And then I performed that
Wow.
piece in Kolkata Literary Carnival. And also that video is available over YouTube, over under the Yukyokta Publishing channel.
Okay, that's amazing. So basically, sometimes the process becomes so overwhelming, and sometimes it
No,
is meant to
actually,
be. So it was
the
like meant to
journey
be
is
for
very
you,
struggling.
just
There is another
randomly.
part of the story, I must say you. If you have seen this
Mm.
Connect Heart to Ink, I run a very non-profit page for this kind of budding writers.
Mm-hmm.
Why I'm saying, I started writing since 7th or 8th
Mm-hmm.
standard. This scribble stories and TTT, Terribly Tiny Tales, there are so
Yeah.
big named platforms. But, like you, the Lazy Talks, help
Yeah.
this kind of small people to grow. And me, I can see like to reach out to
Mm.
brands, we have to struggle so much. I almost submitted like 4 to
Yeah.
5 times to the scribble stories and terrible tiny tales, and then once like in a blue moon, just one of my write-ups got selected for scribble stories. After that, I never submitted anywhere. After that, I never submitted
Wow.
my write-ups for big brands. I started promoting myself. I started working upon myself,
Mm.
and I created Connect Heart Through Ink, which means ink through ink we will be connecting the hearts, and that all will be for all the
Yeah.
normal the budding artists, the newbies. They don't have to run here and there for big brands. They
Yeah.
don't have to beg for a chance. They want to write. They have this opportunity, right? Like
Mm.
currently, I
Yeah.
get associated with such publications only where I will be able to give free anthology compilation. I'm compiling free anthologies. You don't have to pay anything. You
Wow.
write up, you will compile it.
Mm. Wow. So basically, you have gone
So
through
much
that, and that's
struggle.
how you understood like there might be some people just like you who
Exactly.
would be, yeah, struggling to get at a certain point or position. Wow, such a great initiative. I really hope that it grows more because actually I saw one story of yours
Yeah.
yesterday. It is growing pretty well. The things that you are doing, people are responding to it so
I
good.
was so
And I feel that they're
I
understanding your
was
message that
so
why are you
moved that
doing these things for them?
83.3.
Yeah.
It's a huge thing for me. I never expected this.
Yeah. So you would understand how our crowd has become right now. People have things to say, but they're
Actually,
not
they
able to
have
say. And they're not even able to write also. So you people come here in the picture and,
with that magic wand.
make their lives better. Yes, you have that magic wand, and that is that ink,
Yes,
and that is that page that you have created for them. They easily connect with you. They have a word with you. You feel like a
yes,
family, kind of a home, kind of a feeling with them. And you understand their pain because you have already gone through that. So basically, you're telling people, do not up yourself for
yes.
a brand or something. You become
Yeah.
your own brand. Do it for yourself. Amazing. That's so
No,
awesome. Yeah. I just love you for this. Thanks.
thank
I
you
am
so
going
much,
to be a
Lily.
part
Thank you
of
a
your
lot.
page,
Like,
I
this
guess,
is the
very
sole
soon.
reason of connecting with Lady Talks. Because I just saw you are doing the same equal thing for all the newbies, giving the chance. Like, it doesn't matter where you comes from. You have that capability of, make it for yourself.
Yeah.
Just give a chance to yourself. We all are just waiting for that one push. And that one push is
Yeah.
you yourself is enough for yourself.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes. Wow. Amazing. I just love this. I felt a little empowered by saying this, that in my mind that
Absolutely.
yes, I am doing great thing. Because one day it is going to happen to me, the big stuff. People are going to wait to come on
Of
my show, and I'm
course.
going to have that feeling. It's like, oh my God,
Amazing.
people just
Good
love
things,
this.
good things always came.
Yeah, and it takes time
A
also.
lot
The
of
things that you're
time.
doing, it has been taking a
A
lot of
lot
time
of
of
time.
yours, energy of yours. Yeah. And it's not like only on one thing you're committed to, you have a lot of other things that going on. I want to ask you recent experience that you have, how was that experience when you have gone
Yes,
recently to a
I
open
would
mic show?
love to
How was
say
that?
this story. As I can see, this girl is watching us. I guess Tanushree is here. So, I have been
Mhm.
doing this open mics. Like how I started it is a different journey. Let's just talk about it later on. But initially, when I
Mhm.
started doing it, it's my father
Okay.
who used to take me to the open mics and all. And I used to feel so encouraging, like such a
Mm-hmm.
beautiful and pretty father, man, being my audience. And then this girl, Tanushree, one day she
Yeah.
also came with her father and they saw me performing. This girl is so amazing. And
Yeah.
exactly a pretty example of how people feel when they are depressed or
Mm.
stressed and how they're scared of just being their self in front of people. So when I saw her, when I talk about things,
Yeah.
she so loved it. And she just said that one statement that her father said that however I am doing, it's pretty good. And it felt so nice that yes, my father is proud of me. That I can make other people happy and proud. And what else I want? What else I can even ask
Yeah.
from God? Nothing else from this. And Tanushree, it means a lot. Like
Mm.
from that day, I have realized like earning hearts is much more greater than earning amounts.
Yeah. Wow. This has moved
I just
you,
tell
right?
my
This
mom
experience
that
have moved you
this is
completely.
something, this is something that exactly made me realize I'm not going anywhere wrong. And this girl, Tanushree, yeah, and
Yeah,
Tanushree,
a
just
complete
imagine
great
you like
sign.
be whoever you are, just be yourself. You're absolutely fine. See, no one is flawless, no one is perfect, but it's very much
Mm.
important that how you present yourself. If
Yeah,
you're confident enough that this is me, accept me how I
true.
am, it's fine. And thank you, uncle, for loving me.
Wow, amazing. So you might have won a lot of titles in your life, right? You have been going to open mics, you have been, writing books. The two books are already out there. So, what was the one title which is very
One title
closest
of
to
my
you
what?
and why?
Okay, okay, okay.
Your achievements, whatever you have achieved, like through your books or maybe your mic shows or whatever you have
So,
been doing, what is
there
that
are
one
two
title
big
you have
titles which
received
I
and
have
which is very
received for
close
this
to you?
motivational book of mine, that is Last Ivas de la Vida Pacifica. That is available over everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
People can go and buy it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the key of, happy and peaceful life. The way how you can motivate yourself. I'm really sorry, and
Mm.
it's available over everywhere. Just go and buy it. It's for you all, I'm saying. And for that I got an
Yeah.
opportunity to be the vice president of international literary forum, that is called CSAT. But the achievement which I have received from National Book of Records, that is
Wow.
APJ Abdul Kalam top 10 poet. And for this book I have received Fox Story top
Wow.
50 aspiring authors. This top 50 Fox Story was delivered actually showered so much love upon me, I cannot. Actually, I want to show you something. Just
Wow.
stay online. If I can
Yeah.
actually show you this, we
Okay.
have been doing this.
Wow. Amazing.
Isn't it
Congratulations
actually
on that.
beautiful? Thank you so
It
much.
is very beautiful.
Thank
Amazing.
you.
Oh
Thank you. Thank
God.
you. So this is very close to
Congratulations
my
on
heart.
that one, yeah.
And why I say people to go through it, actually this is how
Amazing.
I overcame my depression, my stress and everything, and I'm doing so fine. I believe wherever I am now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm so fine. And I believe wherever you will be so fine. Whoever is
Mm.
watching us, go and read this book. This is for you if you are dealing with any kind of trauma. Even if not, still this book is for you. This is motivational novel, man.
Yeah, amazing. Okay, so how did things actually happen to you? I mean, how did you really approach, uh, you know, towards
Okay,
whatever you
so
want to do, and how did you
I
make
put
it?
a lot of it. The struggle is real hard. So I told you
Mm-hmm.
so many of magics, but that doesn't happen like that. Nothing comes involved for free, and nothing like magic is not
Mm.
real. Magic is
Yeah,
what you create. So I go to those people.
yeah,
I go to their DMs. I put in. I pitch in. I mail. I do follow ups. I ask for feedbacks, and I'm open to criticism as well. You see, until and unless you gonna say me, hey, you have to
yeah,
improve. How I gonna be the best among others? So I
yeah,
put in lot. Like I don't have this thing like, oh my god, I
yeah.
will approach and people will think me what? People will think me whatever they want. I cannot hold their mentality and thinking. But still, I put in efforts. I go to DMs. I
Yeah.
pitch in. I approach. Rest is Mahadev taking care of.
Wow. That's how you're
This is
creating a
how it
magic for
happens.
yourself, yeah? In an easy way, I would just say, when you put
Happens.
efforts, the magic automatically happens.
This
You
is my
just
mantra
have to
today.
give a
Magic
push
is
to
what you
yourself
get.
at the moment.
Magic is what you create.
Yeah. Yeah. True. Amazing, yeah? Okay, so I always had this question. There are people who are literally trying to get into, this poetry world. Poetry world today is just like
But
coming on
then
Unraised Poetry. Yeah, then there are a lot of other platforms out there. Yeah. So why are you even actually struggling for it? But that is a different story all along. But how did you approach
yeah.
towards
So
open mic shows? When
Uh,
was the
so this
first
is
one? How
very
did you
again
do it?
emotional for me because back then I told you that I have been in this
Hmm.
trauma, this depression, and everything. I have been in this zone, and now wherever I am, how this happened, how my sister pushed me. I was at this zone while I
Yeah,
was feeling life is so hopeless. I was looking life. I was looking at life, and I was not
yeah,
willing to leave anymore. and I did something very worse to myself. I just did it. I was under bed rest. I just came this Instagram story, my city, my voice. I'm very grateful to them, and they nowadays at their every event they invite me as their guest performer. I just saw this post and I just had a
Wow.
conversation with my sister, younger sister, and she just said, "Stage, mic, people, and you. This is for you. Go."
Mm.
My father said, "Okay, let's go. I will be going with you." And all the things
Wow.
I wrote, I just went and I narrated. And you know, my mom always says, तुम मुरझाओगे भी, पर अगर तुम्हारा खिलना लिखा है तो तुम खिलोगे जरूर. So I just bloomed out like that.
Oh. Oh, I felt
So the key piece
awesome.
is,
Can you say that once again,
पता
please?
है ना कि तुम गिरोगे, पर फिर भी याद रखना उठना है जरूर. तुम मुरझाओगे भी, पर फिर भी अगर तुम्हारा खिलना लिखा है तो तुम खिलोगे जरूर. तुम्हें खुद की सुकून खुद ही बनना है, खुद में खुद की जुनून ढूंढना है. पता है ना तुम गिरोगे, फिर भी याद रखना उठना है जरूर.
Wow.
It
It
all came
empowered
to that.
me like anything. You're more better, while you say that. I would keep this, aside, a thought of, reading your books, but I would love to
I,
sit and,
I will
watch you
keep on
saying these
forwarding
things.
you my
I just loved
videos.
it, yeah. Please do that. I would love to see you.
Thank you so much.
You are
Means
really
everything.
best at it. I just loved it. Okay. I would just say like one thing, add to your, that open mic show journey. Until and unless you go through something, you won't be able to know what is it for you. Like, is it going to be the
Yeah,
best part? It is going to
in
be,
sense to
you
this,
know,
whatever you were
what?
saying, yes, continue,
But
continue, continue.
mhm.
हाँ.
So you have gone through something and you had a way to talk about it. Maybe not about it, but
A
you
lot.
started to love yourself more.
Because when I
पहले से
saw
ज्यादा,
my parents
right?
are, instead of they being feeling embarrassed, harassed, or ashamed, that people will be
Mm,
saying, "Oh my God,
mm,
your girl attempted something," or the sort of thing when I did, they were more supportive.
mm,
They said, "Fuck
mm,
it, whatever
mm,
happens, we just have to rush her to the hospital. We have to make her, stable." And things were not that worse. They supported. They don't think that this mental health issues are very taboo. They said you being alive is more
mm.
important to us than those four people rants.
Yeah. Your journey, it's like जो भी दिख रहा है वो सब तुम्हारे
नहीं
काम का
होता है.
फल है.
You
ऐसे
have
ही नहीं हो रहा है सब कुछ. You have gone through that time. Wow. So that's what I felt like saying. Until and unless you go through something, you won't be able to know. People are not able to know what you really are. And you just fall in love with yourself when something really bad happens to you. You
this is
come to
what
that
people see
sense.
how it happens. You learn from your
Awesome.
mistakes, right? So always learn
Mm.
from your mistakes. That our
Yeah.
greatest and bigger mistake, which is like common and relatable to everyone, is that we don't love ourselves. Until and unless we love ourselves,
Mm. Every time. So in the slightest way also we sometimes we say like my hair are not good. I don't like my hair. For example, sometimes if you are, you want to go somewhere out and you're trying to put a, good outfit on and it's not fitting you, you try to body shame yourself at that
exactly.
moment for a single minute or maybe some moment, but you do it. So you unlove yourself when you feel like you're not fitting
Why
into
will you
something.
want to fit in
Why do you
something?
want to do
First of
that?
all, you cannot please everybody. You cannot please everybody.
Yeah.
You're not here to please everybody.
Yeah.
You have to love yourself. I be like, however I'm looking, I do like this purdy woman. I'm so happy by doing that. You know why I do it? Because I know in a
Yeah.
room full of even 5 people or 2 people or whoever is there, if I don't say that I love myself,
Mm.
none of them is going to come and be upfront and say, okay, we also love you. You be your priority first, and then only you can say, no,
Yeah.
I love someone. How can I love someone if I don't love myself?
Yeah. If you're not able to give that love, that care that you deserve from someone, it's not going to,
For
like,
you,
nobody's going to come to
it
you and
doesn't
say, like, I
happen
have
like
these
that.
things for you, have it. It's not.
Exactly.
That's how people are doing outside, you know. They criticize themselves, their journeys, and then they're asking people's validation for it. Like, you say
Seeking
good things about me, I'll
validation
be
is
feeling so
such
good.
kind of
Why?
a viral trauma, like it will tear you apart. Like you
Mm,
will be of like nowhere left seeking validation, because seeking
yeah.
validation will lead you to, when you are seeking validation, you are actually putting under an impression of that you are dependent, and don't be dependent, never upon anybody. At the end of
Yeah.
the day, it's you gonna be your own companion. When you cry at 3 a.m., when you laugh at 3 a.m., when you do whatever at 3 a.m., it's you only. Abhi people will be saying that we have our
Yeah.
best friends, our partners. People are always temporary. You
Mm.
never know what happens next. We always,
Yes.
yeah,
Nothing
see, we always
lasts
talking about
forever,
tomorrow,
yeah. I
right?
mean,
We
why?
always talk about tomorrow. Have we ever lived?
Yeah.
We only saw this today and yesterday.
No.
There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Tomorrow is a myth.
Yes. Yes. Complete myth. I just love this, yeah. I'm going back to my, my beliefs right now. It's just like you're
And this
pointing
is
them
this means
out, and I'm just
everything
like,
that
check,
yes,
check,
I
check,
can
check.
actually make people more feel more better.
Yeah, I just love this. And I'm having this,
Yeah.
free conversation, open conversation with you. And it's like very rare. Sometimes it's like I have to be focused,
It
like this is
is
a
it is
guest. You don't have
it
to,
is more often just
go
like
in
a
the flow, go
discussion or a
in the
debate
flow.
going on, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Like
Yeah.
this should be more of like a casual random thing, so the common people can relate. This is actually
Yeah. Yeah. I try to do that, and sometimes I feel like just let it be. Yeah, this person is like
why
resonating with my energy. So why not let that happen? Why
exactly.
do you want to, put some stupid comments and, stupid words into it and just break it off? Okay, I just love this conversation happening. Okay, so I would love to know. There is no journey without any downs. So you might have suffered one bad thing ever. What is that?
Like
And
the
was
failure
it
thing
tough
for
for
this
you to get
writing
out of
or
there?
this thing.
Anything in life. It's not about any profession.
Back
I'm
then
talking
when I
about
lost my
normally
grandmother,
in life, normally with you.
it was very traumatic. Because
Mm.
it was very traumatic. I loved her, and when I lost her, it was
It's
very traumatic. Since then, life being
mm,
more meaningful when I learned that nothing is permanent.
mm, true.
Yeah,
Very
those
close to you,
things
right? That
haunted me
memory,
for a
that.
long, and I too had a love
Mm,
story for
mm,
5 years, and then I
mm,
decided not to be with that man
mm,
anymore, because once you know your self worth, there is no
mm.
looking back. You won't be settling for less. A woman is very dangerous when that woman knows her self worth and values herself.
Yeah,
So those two losses are the biggest losses of my life.
yeah.
But somehow I'm coping it up, and I'm doing much more great. One is absolutely different from the other. One loss is,
Amazing.
that's my permanent loss. I can
Mm.
never, that void is never going to be filled by anyone. But in sense of that, when I lost my love, I know eventually it will be filled. I can never unlove that person, but someone, someday, better than him or maybe worse than him can gonna become, and things will be different.
Yeah. So how the actual world literally looks like for a new author? So basically, for example, if I want to enter this world, I just know few things. So when I actually get into it, how does it turn out to
So,
like for me? How will it turn out to me
so
in a,
basically, the newbies thing you are saying.
new industry?
See,
Yeah.
I have few things to say. I am not fond of this humanly world at all. I'm not saying that I hate humans,
Mm-hmm.
but I hate crowds somehow, and I love to stay at a world of my own,
Yeah.
a zone of my own, where I create and wave stories.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So when for
Yeah.
authors, what are the few difficult things is that we don't have deadlines. There are no managers running after us. So what happens, we often
Mm-hmm.
lack that time limit thing, and we are not able to complete the
Mm-hmm.
thing. Because see, there are no one running after us, no one is behind us, like you have to complete it, and you are just laid back and thinking, creating. It's okay. It's okay if you, even if you are
Mm-hmm.
taking time, take your time. Good things always take time. And writing a book
Mm-hmm.
is also not a matter of just
True.
like cooking khichdi, and also not a matter of doing a very tough
Mm-hmm.
thing. It's a moderate thing if you can
Mm-hmm.
actually make things fall in place. The imagination, even if you are just imagining and curating it, then also make sure you are making it so soothing and
Mm-hmm.
so relatable that it doesn't feel like that you are faking it around. It see, not every author is writing few
Mm-hmm.
stories, right? Not each one of us is
Yeah.
agreeing to give our
Yeah.
story to be inked, because we know there are the part of the story we don't want to let others know.
Mm-hmm.
But then, even if you're creating it,
Mm-hmm.
curating it, make sure you're just steering it in that particular amount of portion where you feel that, you know, how, what I say, like, where you feel like, okay, it's the common thing, the relatable thing. It's not that much faking, not that much,
Mm-hmm.
like flying in the clouds and feeling so much and dreaming and writing it. And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
and the second thing I was saying is like, even if it's a true story, you know what happens sometimes, even if you're writing something and all, often where authors feel the pressure,
Mm-hmm.
or often where authors just, uh, seems very difficult for them, is a closure point.
Mm-hmm.
And then the middle point where you have to
Oh.
create the hook, the twist, like how a movie happens,
Mm-hmm.
beginning,
Mm-hmm.
interval, closure. So that's how a book also happens. So even eventually when you start reading, it must not happen like that. My readers are
Mm-hmm.
leaving the, have some water, man. Fine. So yeah. So
Just
it,
for
it should not
a
happen that
minute.
my
Mm-hmm.
readers are losing interest in the middle. Because most of the time it happens. It happens that in the middle we are losing it all. So we should be
Yeah.
like that much natural and that
Mm-hmm.
much witty, and the tragedy and humor should be put it and mixed in such a way like that hook should be created. Okay, the twist is here. Now I cannot read this
Yeah.
book until and unless I complete it.
Yeah.
So you have that twist to be, created, and that closure.
True.
And now sometimes this twist and this closure of your book doesn't come from the brain thing or imagination thing. It can be it can be that one person. It
Hmm.
can be that one place. It can be that
Yeah.
one feeling, that one incident. It can be anything. So never stop exploring, never stop thinking. Make your this thinking power very wide, but don't
Hmm.
overthink. But put in some imagination and efforts like,
Yeah.
okay, closure can't be a statement, can be
Hmm.
a whole human being.
Hmm.
And end can be beginning too.
Yeah.
Ends are not
True.
always like happy endings. End is a beginning too.
Hmm. Yeah, true. And these are chains. There is a specific chain
Yes.
towards everything that you have been written or you are planning to write. So it's like a never-ending stuff. The thing is, we put it in a book, and when there is an end
Yes.
page, it ends. You feel like it has
Uh,
ended, but actually, it is not. You don't even know how the writer is like thinking about having another part of it in another
It
form
happens
and in
like
coming in
that. It
another book.
happens like
So that
nothing
is the
is to
beauty
worry.
of
Even if
it.
it's taking a much of time, it happens like that. It takes year after years. You're
Hmm.
not getting the point how to write, and one fine
Hmm.
morning, oh my God, I know how to end it, and it's over. So just have faith in yourself.
Yeah. Wow. Awesome. So, we have come to this end part of, the session right now. I have completely known you, I guess. There was no need that I was, able to meet
Yes,
you. You are at Calcutta, right? Right now. So there was no need to meet you over there. I feel like I am sitting in front of
it just
you and in a
visualize me.
cafe or in a park or something, and I'm listening to you. I felt like that. Yeah. I felt so good, but we have come to this end part of the session. What do you
So
think
what I
people
will
should
say,
take from your journey?
what all the things I must be came to know lately is that these open mic things and poetry things, all of the big brands you want to try to connect with, be be very simplistic, be
Hmm.
moderate, don't hold back if you can do it or not. Even if you can't do,
Hmm.
until and unless you are doing it, you will not know that if you are for that or not. Nothing like you. We don't come with that reality
Yeah,
that
right.
we know it from the very beginning. This is for us. No, go for it, face for it. Even if you're bad at it,
Hmm.
you will be having that better scripture or better closure for yourself. You have that answer that yes, you are for that or not for that. So go for it. Go for online open mics where
Hmm.
you just don't have to face the camera if you have this camera problem. I also run my own podcast channel. You can reach out to me. I can
Hmm.
give you a place. You can just share your audio and you can let's see how things are happening. And for writing, take parts in anthologies. It starts with
Hmm.
always the smallest steps. I do compile free anthologies, and I'm not only saying about me.
Yeah.
There are people also doing it. Go and just perform and participate for the free things. And even if you are loving for it, like this commune, Tepa Tail, just follow their pages. I also
Hmm.
keep on, updating stories about these big
Hmm.
brand events. Why? Because there are so much newbies and budding artists are connected to my profile. I want everyone to get stay connected, and I want
Yeah.
everyone to get updated. Like let's grow together. अकेले बढ़ने में मजा नहीं है
Yeah.
साथ में बढ़ते हैं.
Yeah. Hmm. Awesome. Okay. So this is like a great message for everyone out there. Like
Hold
try new
yourself.
things, explore, and do not just let yourself, yeah, do not do that and approach people. If you really feel like you want to be, at least become a feature on that page or maybe on that brand, you just have to,
Yeah. See,
take that efforts. Keep
initially
doing
it may
that.
not be
Do
your
not
writing
stop
may be that
yourself
much
and
great. Not even mine was. You will be
Mhm.
facing rejections, but
Mhm.
try once, twice, thrice, you will succeed.
Yeah.
We all know that spider story of climbing sites.
Yeah. Yes. Amazing. Yes. So this has been your journey, and I just love this. I
It is.
went through all of your life moments, pages. Yeah, it's what was like a book for me. So what I do is I say this thing to myself that today I'm going to read a book, and that book's name is Debasree Maity. I said this, always say this when I go live and talk to these guests because every guest, every person
They
has their
are,
book
yes.
and they open it up in few questions that I ask them and it becomes a great book for me. So I have read a book, I have read you today, and I felt like there is no way to stop. तुम खुद करने देते हो वो चीज लोगों
Exactly.
को why do you give that permission to them why you let people say like okay you are not good at this
Exactly.
you're not made for this and you take that upon
When you
yourself when you
know
behave like
you're
that
capable of
why
something, and you know you might be just lacking it, you can upgrade yourself.
hmm.
Just be confident that yes,
Hmm.
I can just take it.
Yeah,
I can take it. I do random shit with my hair.
yeah. So that's what I learned from your journey. Yeah. So even if you have faced all of those rejections, maybe all of that traumas, all of that, downs of your life, but look what it has made you right now. More empowered, more strong, more
Yes.
confident, and more experimental with your life. So, anyways, just try those things, explore yourself, go in that space, and just try out things. It is going to be a great experience for you after it, if it doesn't
Exactly.
work for you, but
Something.
still you're going to have an experience with you, right? So that's what I learned from your journey. And this one question is really close to me because I want to grow my show. I need my show to grow. So can you give me a feedback
So
to the show
honestly,
that I started, the Legit Talks?
I am so overwhelmed when I just came across your page. I just saw you doing so much things. Like why I loved to get connected to Legit Talks and you, because you are being just that pillar for the newbies. I will be again repeating the same thing.
Hmm.
See, people can fetch celebrities. Anybody can go and say, I want to do this talk show with you. But you
Yeah.
are being so down to earth, so humble for the people who are struggling so hard to get that, to reach hearts, to reach people,
Hmm.
to let others know that this is how I am growing, this is how I am doing. And this is so soothing, man. This is so soothing.
Hmm.
You are being there for people, like you are being there for the needy, it feels. So I
Yeah.
feel so
Mhm.
grateful, so blessed, and I appreciate that I just made it myself to hear to Legit Talks. It's indeed an honor, like it's an
Mhm.
achievement for me.
Wow. Thank you so much. It's a big achievement for me, for my show, that all of these words that you have said, it made me feel like,
Absolutely
okay,
did.
I'm doing something good and I have to keep doing this because there are people out there
Absolutely did.
who
Absolutely.
are
You're
needed to
doing
be heard,
absolutely good.
you know. Thank you so much. It was really nice talking to you. I had so much fun. And this book was
Thank
awesome.
you. We'll stay
Devashri Maiti,
connected.
this book was really nice.
And
And my
I
show
am.
is
I'm going to
so
keep
grateful to have
everything.
you.
Thank you for inviting me, and I will just stay in connect with you. We'll keep in touch.
Yes, yes, we have to. Because your journey has been teaching not only me, but all these viewers today. They are going to have some questions for you. They will be asking certain, their doubts or
Sure.
anything. So just help them out, and I'm sure that you would understand their problems and you would be able to give some guidelines to them how to reach up to open mic shows, maybe how to read a book for the
Yeah.
first time and how
Yeah.
to
See, see.
become a writer. So I'm
Yeah,
so glad that you
just
will be
imagine for
helping amazing
any
people
which
out there.
way, any people, you need any help regarding writing, reading, reciting, or any life thing or any motivational statement for that day to make your day, just ping me up. I'm gonna make it up to you. I would love to.
Mm. Wow. Thank you so much, Devish. It was really
I
nice.
loved it.
I had a great time with you. I
Thank
just loved
you
it.
so
Thank
much.
you so much for coming on our show.
Welcome. Yeah, bye.
Thank you so much, guys, for always staying connected and watching our talk show, The Legend Talks. Do share your views on this particular video. And if you feel that this particular journey resonates to one of your friends, families, or relatives, or whoever you know, do not forget to share them this link. And for getting more and more such amazing videos and stories of amazing people like these, you need to hit the subscribe button. And also, to get notified, press the bell icon on every single new video that comes on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much, guys. See you next time. Let's know the end.